can hear the engines revving here at the Nürburgring, and we are underway here in this semi-final round. Pedal to the metal indeed, and it is go, 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 go. Look at the back there. We can already see action kicking off. Free wide though, into turn one already. Kevin Ellis Jr. going deep though from Eamon Murphy, who got a very good jump off the line though, leading the way, Nils Niox, as he did so from qualifying. Further back, Kevin Ellis Jr. in the Audi as well. Look at Dara McCormack, also getting squeezed as well as they work their way through the initial sectors. Niox in first, Kevin Ellis Jr. under threat though from Eamon Murphy.
I get the feeling that is going to turn on its head at some point, but it's got to. These drivers have got to do something. Oh, that was quite a costly mistake from Moritz. Into the rear end of Erhan Yovski. He was just, Marcel Chinchik rather, he was just in the middle of the road.
But now on the final lap of the race here at the Nürburgring, Nils Niox leading them down through towards turn one. Kevin Ellis Jr. in the mix, Eamon Murphy, and look now down the inside as well from Eamon Murphy and Dara McCormack. A late break from Moritz Lerner, who now tackles Marcel Chinchik. This is what we were waiting for, folks. Could this be two for the price of one? Here for Moritz Lerner, who hangs around the outside there of Erhan Yovski, very nearly losing 2 places there, RAG. Tucking it up the inside again, Moritz Lerner, as now they sprint up the Mercedes Arena curve. Heart in mouth stuff. Chinchik, though, loses a place. There is Nils Niox, who is now going to make his way through the next chicane for the final time here in our first semi-final here tonight in the BMW represented BS competition, who are now, I'm sure, going to be on the edge of their seats as their certainly experienced contender once again comes up towards the line. He was perfect in qualifying, perfect here in the race. Nils Niox wins here at the Nürburgring. Go, 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 immediately off the line there. Josh Rogers getting a good start, but so does Max Benecke further down as well. But here's the leaders. Felipe Baptista heading in towards turn one. Further down then, Luke Bennett trying to make his way through, manages to get himself up into the lead of the race as well. Further down then, Wisniewski trying to get into the mix too, alongside him Yuri Toman, who of course has been the star of the show here at the R1 Championship. Nose to tail, side by side, heading through Mercedes Arena curve. But Toman now with the Tiger line as the exit out of turn 3.
Yeah, it's on the attack. You can see him there on the inside, of course, the Porsche Commander duo behind. Just watching this all unfold. Yuri Toman sending it around the outside of Valley, now into 4. That was a proper send. Jeffrey Rietveld, Phil Denez and Victor Veloso off the rear end of Yuri Kasdorf. We can understand why, by the way, you said Jeffrey Rietveld, because that's the position we'd expect him to be in, at the front and checking out. He is, though, returning to the pit lane after some very early dramas in the race. So, unfortunately, for Rietveld, Denez and Veloso, those 3 will definitely not be going any further in this competition.
Maximilian Benecke going for it here, and he might have it as well. Contact as they head out of turn 1 of the Castrol S. Inside line now, defending Joshua Rogers. These 2 juggernauts for the first 2 rounds here in this championship. Benecke with an ultimate round, just hanging it around the outside to try and gain some sort of traction against Joshua Rogers. So tight as they exit through turn 3. They still remain together, sending the Audi, trying to get the upper hand, but tenacious defending from Joshua Rogers. Overhead views here of the cars now making their way towards the Castrol S. Inside line, you see they're almost a nudge in the back there between the 2 BMWs. Now Luke Bennett is going to take victory here in the second semi-final here at the Nürburgring. Baptista comes home in second for Furia. Yuri Toman, a stellar drive in third. Wisniewski will bring Williams into the final as well. 4th place he's finishing. And Mac Backham and Josh Rogers celebrate a Porsche Commander qualification as well. But big shock, no Maximilian Benecke in the final there, Lewis. And it's pedal to the metal for the final time here in round 3. And Luke Bennett getting off the line well. Nils Niox a little slow getting away there. Kevin Ellis Jr. down the inside now as Wisniewski joins him. Side by side now between the pair as Eamon Murphy hangs her around the outside of turn 1. Heading through Mercedes Arena curve. Wide from Kevin Ellis Jr. there slightly as he turns in. But no, Wisniewski moves up into 3rd. Kevin Ellis Jr. down to 4th. Eamon Murphy down in 5th as well. The 2 RAGs together. Yuyovski and Toman, but Bennett leads here.
I think Rogers got sent off as well in the background down to 12th. Remember how I said that if Yuri Toman started on a couple of rows, he might win this? Well, he had probably one of the worst starts that we've seen up there with the start that we saw from Yuyovski back in the Hockenheimring.
Yeah, dynamic start there for Dara McCormack. Difficulty for Yoni Tormala. Baptista sneaks up now into 11th place. Joshua Rogers was slowed down. He's receiving a drive-through for a false start here at the start of this race as well. Got off the line a little bit too quick before the lights went out, and therefore will have to come in and serve a drive-through penalty. But Luke Bennett now leads the way in what could be his very first final win.
Ofsky's going inside though of Eamon Murphy into the first corner. That's a proper send from the Macedonian. Doors open from Murphy, but a hit check as well. As we head into the Mercedes Arena section, it is going to be Yayovsky up to 5th.
Yeah, Toman also sneaking up the inside as well out to Mercedes Arena in towards turn 3, trying to follow Yayovsky through past Eamon Murphy. There's Toman in the bottom left of your screen, trying to fight his way through past the BMW. A bit physical. They lick up some of the turf on the left-hand side, but still trying to find his way past. Has a look down the inside into the hairpin as well. Contact together between them. They lick the paint off the cars. Toman managing to come out on top. He's up to P6 now. Yayovsky also getting closer to Kevin Ellis Jr. The Audis are firing here, Lewis McGlade. Backham, who has got Baptista hot on his tail. We spoke about his pace. Oh, mistake from Backham. Lost the rear end slightly, and as a result made contact with the Furia car of Baptista, who switches back straight away through Sector 1. As they peel down through Turn 3. Nose to tail, the BMW spears its way through and now moves up into 8th place. Furia on the rise, but it might be a little too late to hold any demand over this field here at this point. I gotta say, Team Redline, who have not had the best of times, they haven't had the worst of times either, but Luke Bennett is going to give them elation, and he's going to become our 3rd winner here in the ESL R1 series. He's going to win the final here in round 3. Luke Bennett is your winner at the Nürburgring. Nils Nyox with a superb performance for the BS Competition BMW team, and Nikodem Wisniewski with a mega 3rd spot as well for Williams Esports. What a drive, but Luke Bennett is our 3rd finalist winner. What an effort from him.